Okay, fantastic. Welcome over to Star School. My name is Paul Croto. I'm a five-star here at Youngevity, and I'm so excited to be with you here today to talk about the rule of three. But before I get to that, I want to hopefully wish you all a Merry Christmas. Hopefully your Christmas was awesome and you got to spend some time with your family and friends and really got to feel the joy and the love of the season. I know it can be a crazy, crazy time of year, but it's wonderful. I think it's a time where we can all connect, and it's about people, and that's what this whole Youngevity business is about connecting with people and reaching out and touching people and changing their lives. And I think Youngevity is the greatest gift you can give someone. So I love the Christmas season. I love this week too, the week in between Christmas and New Year's. It's the time that I take off to reflect on the past year. I literally review all 365 days that just passed and look for what went good. What were my wins? What did I do this year that really, made a difference in my life? What are the losses? What are the things that didn't go so well this year? And I got a long list of those things. But what I'm really proud of myself about is that I looked at those losses a lot differently than before, and I really have gotten myself into that mindset that I never lose. I either win or I learn. So I really had a long list this year of losses, and not everything goes right in life, anyone's life, but I really was able to turn those into learning lessons. Well, what did I learn from that? And made a long list of things I learned from that, and it gave me a really big idea that I'm going to share with you on this Facebook Live today. That's life-changing. And then what am I going to do to fix things? What am I going to do in 2019 differently? So I literally have planned out 2019 and made it all based on fixing anything I did wrong in 2018. So I'm really excited. I've learned so much this past year, and I know 2019 is going to be even better than 2018 because I took that time for review. So you always hear me talk about the weekly review, how important that is. Well, I can't tell you how importantly the year-end review really is. It's something I learned from John Maxwell that he does, and it really changed his whole life. I mean, that's the reason why he is who he is because of his ability to review, learn from what went wrong, celebrate what went right, and you got to really celebrate, and that's why I love New Year's Eve, because it's a time to celebrate all the good things that happened during the year and the accomplishments that you had. And then on New Year's Day, you get a clean slate. So if there's not a lot to celebrate in 2018, you get a clean slate in 2019 to start over again. And I just love New Year's Day every single day. It's probably my favorite day of the year. So with that, let's get on to the rule of three. So I was recently in Las Vegas, got to meet John Maxwell himself, and he taught this rule of three at the GoPro event there in the MGM arena. And I'm going to post exactly what this rule states. If you want to write it down real fast, you can. I'll also post it on our Star School System blog as soon as I get this recording up. But the rule of three states, and this is, man, if I could teach you one thing in life, this would be it. I mean, this is the whole marbles. So the rule of three says, if you hit the same tree in the same place with a sharp axe 3 times every day, eventually the tree will fall down. Now, obviously, this is an analogy, and I'm going to tell you exactly how it applies to your Youngevity business, but it's the most profound analogy that I've ever heard. So again, it's if you hit the same tree in the same place every day, if you hit the same tree in the same place with a sharp axe 3 times every day, eventually the tree will fall down. So people were asking, people ask John all the time, John, how did you write like 90 some books? He's almost at 100 books now he's written in his life. I mean, that's just an incredible accomplishment. I mean, who has time to write a book? I literally don't even have time to read a book, let alone write my own book. And John said, well, I practice the rule of three. Every day I do 3 things. I Read, I learn. So he's learning from reading or doing some research. Then he spends time thinking about that and reviewing what he just learned. And then he kind of processes it while he's thinking and then writes about it. So he reads, thinks, writes. Reads, thinks, writes. Reads, thinks, writes every day. And people ask him, well, John, what do you mean by every day? He says every day, not once in a while, not Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every day. And it's so important that that whole sentence that he came up with there about the rule of three. He talked about the same tree. So you got to take this axe and hit the same tree. A lot of us, what we're doing is we're trying this, trying that, trying that, trying that, and we're all over the place, and we're not sticking to one thing. So if you keep on hitting, you got this axe in your hand, and you keep on hitting a different tree, every day, well, you're never going to knock any of the trees down. So you got to hit the same tree, and you got to hit the same tree in the same place. If you hit it high one day and low one day, in the middle one day, and you keep on moving around, you're never going to knock the tree down. And knocking the tree down means you've reached a goal. You've accomplished or a desired result that you want to have. Now, you got to have a sharp axe. And we're going to talk a lot about being a sharp axe. What are you going to do to make yourself sharper? But you got to sharpen your axe every day. If you, don't do the things you're supposed to do to take care of yourself and to build yourself and to sharpen your skills and to sharpen who you are and to keep your, we're going to talk a lot in 2019 about the 3 S's: state, strategy, and story. And you got to make sure that those 3 S's are in the right place. You got to make sure your state's in the right place. If I got on this Facebook Live and my state was bad, everyone would tune out. So it's so important to be in the right state of mind that, and it's all about power and being in that right place at the right time. That mindset's everything. So it's being sharp. And every day, this can't be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of thing. This has got to be every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You're all in. This is what you do. There is no off switch. And then when you put those things together, that's when your desired result happens. That's how you become a John Maxwell. That's how you become any of these great people that you ask them their secret and they'll say, rule 3. I do 3 things. Now, those 3 things can be different. We're going to talk about the 3 things that you have to do in longevity every day. Okay, so what are those 3 things? Number 1, you got to work on yourself. Self-improvement is everything. Now, how do we work on ourselves? What are the 3 things we can do to make ourselves strong? I talked a little bit about sharpening that axe. What are those things that we can do to sharpen our axe to make ourselves strong? Number 1, take your 90 for life every day. Take the 90 essential nutrients that your body needs. Your body can't produce those 90 essential nutrients. You got to take them every single day. Follow Dr. Wallach's teachings. He's been teaching this for 40 years now. So take your 90 and the add-on products that you need. If you don't know what add-on products you need, take the health evaluation. Healthevaluationsystem.com. If you don't have that system yet, please get it. It's going to be a cornerstone piece of your business building arsenal in 2019. And, I've been okay on Facebook. I didn't really understand Facebook. Actually, I just took a course, a 2-day course on how to make millions using Facebook. So I got to be around, about 10 to 12 different people that were making at least $100,000 a month or more. Most of them are making close to $200,000 a month. And they're just using Facebook. They got 2 apps on their phone, Facebook and Facebook Messenger. $100,000 a month. So, and I got it all. I took the whole course. I know exactly what they're doing. It's a whole different way of looking at Facebook. It kind of turned my head upside down, but it was brilliant. And all of them said the exact same thing. So it's not like some people got an opinion about this, some people got an opinion about that. It's everyone's doing the same thing. It's just you probably aren't doing that. So I'm going to be teaching an extensive Facebook building class here shortly, right after the new year. And you could build a whole longevity business as big as you want right here on Facebook. So, but having different systems in place is going to be the key, different online systems. So we talked a lot about a customer acquisition system at GoPro. And let me tell you, there's no system, not only inside of longevity, but in all of network marketing that comes close to the health evaluation system. I mean, what we put together here, and I'm a little biased because I helped build it, but it's the greatest customer acquisition program in the world. It's just incredible. You know, you find out the problems, gives you the solution, and it keeps track. It does emails them, emails you. I mean, it does everything. And it has recordings on there. We're going to put the new documentary is going to be on that health evaluation system in the next couple of days. So it's just packed jammed, and we're going to be adding stuff to it as we go, because now I really understand how to build an online business, and I mean a big online business where you never actually leave your house. So I'm excited to share all that with you. But make a long story short, you got to take your 90. So there's 3 things you got to do to have for self-improvement. Number 1, take your 90 and your add-on products every day. Number 2, review your RPM. Cheryl and I are going to be talking every day about RPM, results, purpose, map. What is the result that you want? Don't just start making up a to-do list at the beginning of the day, and these are the things I got to do. Stop it. That is the absolute worst way to live life. You got to think of, what is the result that I want? Once you know the results you want, you got to ask, well, why in the world do I want that? And once you get the result that you want and why you want it, you come up with that map, you are supercharged. I mean, you know, you can make more progress in 1 year than you made in the past 10 years by just doing RPM for 2019. You know, so RPM 20, I RPM everything. I mean, I RPM this Facebook Live. I RPM every meeting I do, every phone call I make. If I'm going to meet my dad for breakfast, I RPM it. What is the result I'm looking for? Why am I doing this? What's the plan? Before I even go. And the best thing you could do is RPM 2019. What is, 365 days from now on New Year's Eve, where do you want to be? Why do you want to be there? And how do you plan on getting there? So literally sitting down and writing out what in essence is a business plan for 2019. And my business plan that I wrote out is probably 15 pages long. I mean, it's very, very detailed on exactly what I'm going to be doing every single day. And the whole plan's in place. And, I'll be able to help you do the same thing for your business. If you're serious about doing this, you can make any amount of money that you want with longevity. We have the best products in the whole industry. We have the best comp plan and the best customer support. I mean, everything's there. It's just making you strong now and working on yourself that's going to make the difference, which is the third thing you have to do for self-improvement, which is personal growth. And in thinking about personal growth and how important it is, that it's 33% of your success is based on your personal growth. So we got to treat this extremely seriously. So what I decided to do is start a group, and I worked on Cheryl on this, obviously. And the group name is Grow2gether Club. Okay, so it's Grow2gether Club. Now, spelled a little weird. The Grow is Grow, but then it's the number 2. So Grow2gether, Gether, Club. So Grow2gether is one word, and then club is one word. So if you're on your Facebook app on your phone, you would type in Grow2gether and then space club, and you would find it immediately. Or if you're on your computer, you just go to grow2getherclub.com. So it's Grow, the number 2, Gether club.club.club.club.com. So someone could type that in the Facebook messages here. I'd appreciate that. So we can have that there for everyone to click on. Now, to join this club, there's 3 rules. Hence the rule of 3. Rule number 1, you got to commit 100% to personal growth every day. I'm going to do some personal growth. The best personal growth you can do every single day is to be on Linda Tyler's nightly dose. Excuse me. You can be on the daily dose too. I just did the daily dose this morning. And so what you're doing is you're going to go in this club and enroll. And you're going to agree that I'm going to do personal growth every day. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to post every single day. So you have to go into the group every single day after you do your personal growth and write in what your takeaway was. So I read chapter, 11 today in the 21 laws of leadership, the law of this, and I learned this. It could be a phrase, a sentence, a couple sentences. We're not looking for a novel here. We're looking for your one takeaway. Now, I read and I take a lot of notes. I mean, I'll take, a couple pages of notes a day. But from those notes, I got to go back and say, what was the one nugget? Well, I mean, you're okay. If there's two nuggets that you really want to comment on, you can, but no more than three. Okay, we got to keep this short, and so that your brain can really look. Honestly, I really would love to just stick with the one key nugget that you got out of it, the one takeaway that you got for it, the most powerful one. And then last but not least, you got to commit to commenting on other people's posts that are in the group. It's grow together. This isn't grow by yourself, grow together. So we got to encourage each other, make this a real community. And the word longevity isn't even in the group. So we can invite other people. They don't have to be in longevity to be in this group. But I wanted to create, and Cheryl and I wanted to create something that was just based on personal growth, that we can all grow together and have a really good culture, a good environment for us to grow in. So I'm so excited about that page. Please go there, enroll, make a serious commitment to personal growth this year. It's going to absolutely change your life. So the second thing, so that's the first swing we're going to do every single day at the tree, is self-improvement. And that self-improvement includes three things: taking your 90, reviewing your RPM. And again, everyone sets a New Year's resolution. I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year. And then by Valentine's Day, it's gone, and they haven't reviewed it at all. They haven't done anything. I mean, they just haven't executed. And so we're going to, help you along with the execution this year. So it's not just a one and done kind of thing. You're reviewing the goal, the result that you want, the purpose and the map every day. Every day you're reviewing it. And of course, you're doing your personal growth in the Grow Together Club. So I'm so excited about that. So that's self-improvement, number one. Number two, recruiting. You got to recruit. Now, a lot of people don't like the word recruit. They're like, oh, I don't like that word. The word recruit means to influence someone to do something. So what are we influencing people to do? We're influencing them to take the 90 essential nutrients, right? We know how important they are. So we're influencing people to take 90. And we're influencing people to climb the longevity ladder, to pick the longevity ladder as their ladder in life. What do I mean by that? Well, I had a great conversation with Cheryl Morley right after she won the award in Las Vegas. So she got the award. She was inducted into the Network Marketing Millionaires Hall of Fame. So after the event was over, we went out, got some food, and we were talking at the restaurant. And I asked Cheryl, did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you would be in Las Vegas receiving the Network Marketing Millionaires Hall of Fame Award? And she laughed, and like uncontrollably laughed. And she said, no way. I mean, there's just no way I'm ever going to win that award. She didn't even know what network marketing was, let alone that there was a Millionaires Hall of Fame club. So, she's like, I was on my way to the top of Taco Bell. So she made it to the top of network marketing. I mean, the ultimate accomplishment is being part of this Network Marketing Millionaires Hall of Fame that Eric Worre put together. So so I was thinking about, what the comment she made to me about making it to the top of Taco Bell. So in life, you've got to set your dreams. Okay, we talk about the result that you want, living the life that you want. And I hope that you take some time, if you haven't done so already, during this New Year's week here, and sit down and say, the life I want, and type it out, write out, what does the life you want look like? And it's about raising your standards, and saying that I want a better life. This isn't good enough. And if you do this right and you set goals that are 100 feet high, you're going to need a 100-foot ladder to reach those goals. Does that make sense? Now, how tall is the Taco Bell ladder? It's like 10 feet high. So even if Cheryl worked her way up to the top of that ladder, the very top of Taco Bell, which she probably could have, she's an amazing woman. So if she would have worked that hard as she did in longevity in Taco Bell, she would have made it to the top. But the top of the Taco Bell ladder is 10 feet high. The top of the longevity ladder is 100 feet high. She can reach all of her dreams if she picks the right ladder, and she did. And I'm encouraging all of you that are watching this video, if I can just touch you in some way today, it's to pick the right ladder. You know, it's the only ladder that's 100 feet high. You can't do this with being a doctor or a lawyer or at anything. If you have a job, your ladder automatically is only going to be, I mean, the best job in the world, you're going to be able to have a 20, 30, 40 foot ladder. That's it. You know, go ahead and open a franchise up like I did, thinking, well, the ladder at the franchise is a whole lot better. It's not. You know, instead of a 40-foot ladder, I got a 45-foot ladder. It's never going to make my dreams come true. Here, I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I mean, how else do you do that in life? Legally. So it's incredible. It's an incredible industry. The sky's the limit. You can make as much money as you want. And it's just the right ladder to pick. So we're influencing people to switch ladders. We have a better way. It's not perfect. It's just better than everything else out there. Now we got to go tell the world about it. And that's the whole mission of 2019, is getting out there and telling the world about this amazing thing called longevity. It's the most amazing thing there is. So we got to recruit. We got to get new customers. We got to get new CEOs. The third thing we got to do every single day is coach. Okay. You cannot enroll new people and not coach them. Your customer, you got a new customer that comes in. Hey, I want to lose 30 pounds. You got to stick with them. Hey, call them back, text them, send them a Facebook message, do something to just check in with them once a week. Hey, how are things going? You know how things are with weight loss. Everyone's going to struggle with it. No one's perfect. It's a journey that you're on with the person, but you want to make sure that you are now their health coach, that you're helping them along the way. And if you help them along the way, guess what they're going to do? They're going to achieve their results. They're never going to go off the products. They're going to tell all their friends how amazing you are, and you're going to have more referrals than you know what to do with. I mean, I talk to Tracy Wagstaff all the time. She's on my team, and she just has more referrals coming at her than she knows what to do with, because she takes care of all her customers. They all love her. She helps them achieve their results, whether it's weight loss or lowering your blood pressure or fixing their knee pain or whatever their health evaluation, showed that was their problem. She fixes it. Not only does she fix it, but she builds a relationship with the person. She calls them off and stays in touch with them. And she has 100% retention rate. Not only that, but she's got referrals coming in like crazy. Not only that, but people have such good results that they want to start building a business here. So it's converting customers into CEOs. Your best CEO on your team is always going to be a great customer, or started out as a great customer. So you got to coach. And we're going to, here's the good news. I'm great at recruiting. I'm great at coaching. So I can help you do these two. You're like, well, Paul, I'll never be good at, I'm not good at personal growth. First and foremost, well, the group is there now. So now you'll be good at personal growth, because we're going to hold you accountable in our Grow Together club. So that problem's fixed. We're going to grow together. Okay. Second thing, recruiting. Don't worry about it. We're going to teach you everything there is to know about recruiting, especially if you want to build it online in 2019. We're going to turn you into a recruiting machine on Facebook here. And if you want to do it offline, that's fine. We can teach you how to do that too. And then coaching, how to be a great coach. That's probably my number one strength, is coaching. Okay, and there's going to be some tough love at times, but every great athlete in the world, anybody that's accomplished anything great in the world had a coach to do it. So it's so important to have that coach. So that's it. That's the rule of three. Again, the rule of three is, if you hit the same tree in the same place with a sharp axe 3 times every day, eventually the tree will fall down. The 3 things you got to do every single day in longevity: self-improvement, recruiting, coaching. Self-improvement, recruiting, coaching. Self-improvement, recruiting, coaching. Every single day. Every day. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas, New Year's, your birthday, doesn't matter. Sunday, it's every day. You got to do those three things every single day and become obsessed with those 3 things. If you become obsessed with those 3 things and dive in and say, I want to be world class at those 3 things. I want to be the best there is at personal development and improving myself in recruiting and in coaching. You can do it. We'll teach you how. So With that, I want to end this Facebook Live. Thank you all for coming. I'll get this recording out in case you missed it. You want to share it with your team. Cheryl and I we're going to be doing Facebook Lives every day. We got the whole thing planned. If you missed last week's Star School, the recording's down below here on Facebook, but I'll also post that video on the blog at starschoolsystem.com. So happy New Year's, everybody. If I don't get to talk to you, looking forward to 2019. It's going to be an awesome year. And Cheryl and I are going to be with you every step of the way to help you achieve your dreams. So bye for now.